Show me one of your cheers.
Who rocks the house? Who rocks the house? The green team rocks the house. And when the green team rocks the house, they go all the way down. All the way down.
Cute. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Dawn and my channel is called She's a Bit Frazzled. If you are not new, thanks for joining me. So we have been at basketball and cheer games pretty much the whole day. Just got home, everybody kind of busted out of their jeans and put on some comfy pants. Everybody's kind of chilling in their rooms doing their own things, and I thought I'd sit down and just do a little chit chat with you guys. The kids missed school Friday because of snow, and it got me thinking, like, you know, they've missed a lot because of the weather. We have spent a lot of time inside and everybody's been posting their spring decor hauls and decorating for spring and getting all excited for Easter and stuff. And here it's still so dreary and it's just not spring-like at all, and you know, it kind of starts to take a toll on you. I want sunshine and flowers and all that, and I want to do some spring cleaning and get the house all ready for the spring holidays and summer coming up. And you know, then I was thinking about, you know, you get like the winter blues and Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. You know, we're celebrating, you know, we're trick-or-treating with our kids and Halloween parties and Thanksgiving. We're cooking and eating and baking and spending time with our families. And Christmas is a whirlwind. You're so busy shopping, and you know, you don't really notice. You know, you're so busy, you're occupied, there's fun. And then you hit that little mark after Christmas, January, February, beginning of March. Depending on where you live, we live in an area that, you know, it can snow in April. So, you know, I don't know about you guys, I get really down at that time. You know, the weather's yucky, the kids are home missing school, they're bored, you are not getting to do your normal routine. Everything's just kind of off kilter, and you know, it can be kind of depressing. Your family's left, the kids have already broken half of the stuff they've gotten for Christmas. My kids do anyway. My kids are very rough on things. So I just wanted to kind of talk about, you know, some tips, some things that I do to kind of combat the winter blues. And it's not necessarily just in the winter months, the fall months, the cold months, the ugly weather kind of keeping you inside. This is like all year long. You know, I battle on and off with anxiety and depression throughout the year. I think a lot of stay-at-home moms, I think a lot of moms, a lot of people in general deal with that. One of the big things I do to kind of keep my mood up is eating better. We don't eat perfect by any means. We don't. Life gets in the way. I don't meal prep my lunches and things like I should. But small changes, cutting out a few carbs, making healthier, you know, swapping things out for healthier versions. Small things. Lots of small things add up in a really big way. Stop drinking soda. I did that in January, and I have felt amazing. And I was a heavy pop drinker. I drank a lot of Dr. Pepper. I would wake up every morning swollen and just feeling awful, and since I cut it out, me personally, I feel a lot better. Aside from dieting, because you got to think, you know, what you're putting in your body That's your fuel. If you're just loading up on carbs and junk, you're going to feel sluggish and junky, and it's going to be really hard to get motivated and make any kind of changes. So that's one big way. Vitamins. Man, I love my vitamins. My B12, my magnesium, my biotin gummies, my turmeric. I've recently been taking that. Turmeric, tomato, I don't know. That has helped me a lot with swelling in my hands, and just overall aches and pains. It's an anti-inflammatory, and it's helped me a lot. I like it. So just little bitty things, taking your vitamins, trying to eat better, especially when you can't do a lot of physical activity and you can't get out and exercise and you don't want to go to the gym, or you can't afford to go to the gym. I mean, it's expensive. Not everybody can do that. That's one big way. Another big way is taking time for yourself. You have to. When you have been stuck in the house with your kids for weeks during holiday break, snow days, they're fighting, they're whining, they're bored. You have already went through every coloring book, all the Play-Doh, you've made homemade Play-Doh, you've watched everything Netflix has to offer, you're done, okay? Sometimes you gotta step away. As a mom, you gotta step out of it. You have to go to your spouse and you say, I need time for me. Whether that's mom goes to the grocery store by herself, mom goes and has her nails done, mom just goes and browses through stores, mom goes and gets a coffee and goes for a drive, mom takes a nap, and you let your husband entertain them and occupy them. And I'm fortunate and blessed in the fact that my husband, normally without me even having to ask, he knows me and he sees certain behaviors in me, and he'll say, I'm going to take the kids with me, so you can take a nap, we're going to go do this. And that's awesome. Never be afraid to communicate with your spouse. You should be in a relationship with someone that you feel comfortable telling them when things are bothering you and you need that extra help and you need that break and you need to get away. And I know that not everybody has that. I am lucky and I do have that. So that's a big way. Taking time for yourself. If it's going in there and taking a bubble bath, anything, any small thing. And I know every family unit is different. You have small kids in the house. You're sitting there thinking, yeah, I'm going to go in there and run me a bubble bath, and they're going to be screaming and crying at the door. I feel you. I've been there. Okay, maybe that won't work for you. Okay, these are ideas. These are inspirations. These are things that I personally do. They may not work for you. Okay, make a list of things that you want to do around the house. And it doesn't have to be you want to knock a wall out, or you want to add. Everybody has things that they want to do when it comes to their home. Everybody has improvements they want to make. It could be something simple like you want to organize the clothes in your drawers in your bedroom, or you want to paint an accent wall, or you would like to organize your sock drawer, or you want to take all the rugs up and you want to wash them. You're going to knock the cobwebs down one day. Anything. Sit down and make a list. Sit down and make a list of things you'd like to do this summer when the weather does get better. That way, you're creating something to look forward to, a motivation, something to get you through the rainy, dreary days. Let's see what else. Don't reach the point in which you are so frustrated with your family and your spouse and yourself that you just are miserable and grumpy and hateful and nobody wants to be around you and you don't want to be around anybody. When you start getting agitated and feeling cooped up, feeling down, take that time for yourself and recharge, refresh. Don't let it get to the point where it's a problem. And so there's some other ones. I wrote down, my pen and paper. I wrote down things. If you get really unmotivated and overwhelmed easy, if you get frazzled and, thinking about doing major cleaning, major decluttering, spring, if that really overwhelms you, break that down into teeny tiny small itty bitty things. Not everybody is wired the same. Not everybody is geared the same. Not everybody is organized. Not everybody has that cleaning spirit in them. You know what? Go in your kitchen and organize your silverware drawer. While you're having your coffee one morning, sit there and go through a stack of mail that's piled up. Pull a drawer out. Simple. You don't have to overwhelm yourself with stuff. You can do little bitty things at a time. Not everybody is the same. Try to do things as a family that don't involve your phones, your video games, your computers, your distractions. Try to just watch a movie together. Try to just sit around and talk to one another and spend quality time with one another. Make the most of being stuck together, and get to know your kids a little bit. My kids like to hear stories about when I was younger, and they like to ask questions about when they were a baby and times that they don't remember, things like that. So we can sit and gob forever over that. But winter blues are very real, you all. They can be very hard to get through. Whether you're a mom, a wife, whether you're a single person, whether you're young, old, it doesn't matter. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, guys. And some of that time that you're in the house can really be hard, and you lose motivation and you get all bummed out, and it's just not good for you and the people around you. So, try to incorporate some of these things. Try to start taking some vitamins if that's not your thing. Don't. Do something else that you feel will be a benefit to your health. Start making time for yourself. I know that most moms, a lot of moms, we don't have that time for ourselves, and we need to take it. You need to take that time for yourself, and you need to communicate with your spouse, and don't be in a slump. Don't just sit at home and be bored and miserable and aggravated with your kids, aggravated with yourself, and weight you put on during the holidays, and things that you want to get outside in the yard and do and fix, and you can't because it won't quit snowing and it won't quit raining. Make a list. Use the time to make a list, plan. If you have a project or something you want to do, start buying supplies for it. Hit Lowe's up with your husband one day and your kids, or by yourself, or Home Depot or Walmart or any other store. If you want to redo a room, or take that time to start planning and getting things together, and just keep yourself busy, keep yourself moving. Don't be dormant. And so this is just me on a Saturday evening, tired, exhausted after a long day of sports and cheering with my kids, just kind of sitting down and talking to you guys. This is not foolproof advice for you guys. I know everybody's different. This is just me talking, and maybe some of these things will help somebody watching. Maybe not. I hope it does. And hopefully soon we're going to have sunshine and everything's going to be all hunky-dory, and we can get some things done around here, and we can quit missing school and having makeup work and a muddy yard. But for right now, we're going to keep trucking on, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later, okay? Bye.
That was beautiful.